Steelers vs. Ravens, a playoff rivalry clash. Ends 28-14. What happens when football titans collide in a wildcard showdown? Intensity, passion, and a few surprises. Last night, the Baltimore Ravens and Pittsburgh Steelers gave us a playoff battle to remember. Let's break down how the Ravens locked in a dominant 28-14 victory at M&T Bank Stadium. From the first snap, the Ravens came out firing. Derrick Henry showcased his unstoppable form with a jaw-dropping 186 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns. It was clear, Baltimore wasn't just aiming to win, they were making a statement. The Steelers' defense struggled to counter this firepower in the first half. The Ravens' dynamic duo, Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson, completely stunned Pittsburgh's defense. Jackson, a master of mobility, weaved through Steelers' defenders, while Henry bulldozed straight through. By halftime, Baltimore had silenced the crowd with a commanding 21-0 lead. The Steelers couldn't click offensively in the first half. Quarterback. Russell Wilson faced relentless pressure from Baltimore's defensive line. Possession after possession left fans frustrated as the Steelers' offense sputtered, barely gaining momentum to threaten Baltimore's lead. On defense, Pittsburgh couldn't contain the Ravens' aggressive approach. Baltimore's control of time and space was evident with every play as they powered through the gaps and kept gaining crucial yardage. Pittsburgh's performance underscored deeper consistency issues they'd battled all season. The Steelers sparked a glimmer of hope in the second half. Russell Wilson found his rhythm and connected for 2 touchdown passes that momentarily shifted momentum. The Pittsburgh faithful erupted, daring to dream as the scoreboard read 21-14. However, the Ravens were unshaken. They slowed the Steelers' momentum with methodical precision, eating up time on the clock and securing field position. Every pause and every tackle showed Baltimore's confidence in sealing their fate as the game progressed. Let's talk about Derrick Henry. With 2 touchdowns and an indomitable presence on the field, he was the unstoppable force Pittsburgh had no answer for. His 186 rushing yards set the tempo and secured Baltimore's control over the game's flow. While Lamar Jackson dazzled with his quarterback skills, it was Henry's relentless drives forward that kept the Steelers' defense reeling. When football analysts say control the ground game, this was Henry putting those words into action. The numbers tell the story. The Ravens outgained Pittsburgh by 184 yards, amassing 464 total yards. The Steelers? A mere 280. Baltimore's dominance extended to possession control, dictating the pace and breaking Pittsburgh's spirit. Crucial plays in the red zone, missed tackles, and an inconsistent offensive strategy became Pittsburgh's undoing. While Russell Wilson tried to rally late, it wasn't enough. Every stat pointed back to Baltimore's well-rounded dominance and Pittsburgh's missed chances. Coaching matters in a high-stakes playoff matchup. Baltimore's staff outmaneuvered Pittsburgh's, crafting an offensive game plan that overwhelmed the Steelers' defensive setup. From clock management to creative play designs, the Ravens kept Pittsburgh guessing. On the other side, the Steelers struggled to adjust in real time. Defensive gaps were left exposed, and offensive drives lacked creativity. By the second half, the damage was done, and no sideline adjustments could undo Baltimore's earlier momentum. This was Pittsburgh's 4th wildcard exit since 2020. It's a trend no fan wants to see, but it signals where improvement is needed. The Steelers must address inconsistencies in both their offensive and defensive approaches if they want to be real postseason contenders. Russell Wilson showed promise during his second half rally, but needs better support from the line and play calling. The defense, too, must bulk up against high-pressure offenses like Baltimore. Changes are inevitable if Pittsburgh wants to break out of this postseason slump. For the Ravens, this wasn't just a win, it was a statement. They head into the next playoff round with confidence and momentum. If Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson continue firing on all cylinders, Baltimore is shaping up as a formidable championship contender. This victory not only highlights their strengths, but proves they can deliver under pressure. With a balanced offense and defense, they're a nightmare matchup for any team standing in their way. Beyond this game's immediate implications, it continues the storied rivalry between the Steelers and Ravens. Every matchup brings fierce competition, making fans yearn for the next chapter. Who knows what the next season will bring? For now, Baltimore holds the upper hand. Football fans, this is what the playoffs are about. Raw talent, endless drive, and the thrill of overcoming the odds. As Baltimore moves ahead and Pittsburgh regroups, stay tuned for more incredible moments. Subscribe, comment, and share your favorite playoff memories. Don't miss the action. The rivalry isn't over yet. Thanks for watching our video about the Steelers versus Ravens, a playoff rivalry clash. Ends 28-14. I hope you enjoyed watching the video, and please don't forget to subscribe, to like the video and share it with loved ones.